Welcome to the lesson on mirror symmetry. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain the concept of mirror symmetry. You will also be able to identify mirror symmetry in letters of the English alphabet. Once upon a time, there lived a king who was very fond of getting his portraits made. The king asked a painter to make his portrait, in which the left and right sides of his face were exactly the same. The painter fulfilled the challenge. The king examined the portrait very carefully, but could not find any difference in the left and the right sides of his face in the portrait. The painter received a big award. The king had another challenge for the painter. He asked the painter to return to the court in 7 days with a portrait of the king that looked just like him and at the same time was not like him. The painter was in a fix, so he took his problem to a holy man. On hearing the painter's problem, the holy man poured water in a flat vessel and asked the painter to look into the water to find the solution to his problem. The painter was very happy. He had found the solution to his problem, so he went back home very relaxed. On the 7th day, the painter reached the court with a large frame covered with a fine cloth. The king got very excited to see the portrait that was just like him and yet not like him. The painter took off the veil, and the king found himself looking at his image in a mirror. Puzzled and angry, the king demanded an explanation. The painter asked the king to take a good look at himself in the mirror to see if his image looked exactly like him. The king agreed that his image did look exactly like him. Now, the painter asked the king to raise his left hand and carefully observe which hand his image raised. The king was surprised. When he raised his left hand, his image appeared to raise its right hand. Next, the painter asked the king to put his right foot forward. Again, when the king put his right foot forward, his image appeared to put its left foot forward. The king agreed that his image in the mirror looked exactly like him, but still was not like him in some ways. He was happy with the painter's clever idea and gave him a big reward. You can try this for yourself. Stand in front of a mirror and compare your mirror image with yourself. You and your mirror image are of the same height. An object and its mirror image are equal in shape and size. When you move backwards, your image also moves backwards. If you move forward, your image also moves forward. An object and its image are always at the same distance from the surface of the mirror, called the mirror line. However, the left and the right sides of an object appear reversed in the mirror. An object and its image show mirror symmetry, with the mirror line being the line of symmetry. Have you noticed that the word ambulance is written in a reverse order on the vehicle? Why do you think these letters are written like this? This is done so that the drivers of vehicles in front of the ambulance can read the word ambulance clearly in their rear view mirrors. Now, let us take another look at the word ambulance and its mirror image. Observe that letters written from right to left in front of the ambulance appear written from left to right in their mirror image. Also note that letters like A, M, and U appear the same in their mirror image. However, letters like P, L, N, C, and E appear quite different in their mirror image. The direction of these letters appears reversed. Hence, to ensure that all the letters of the word ambulance appear correctly in the mirror, it is written in reverse. Let us now take a look at all the letters of the English alphabet and see which of them look the same in their mirror image and which of them appear reversed in their mirror image. As you can see, only the letters A, H, I, M, O, T, U, V, W, X, and Y appear the same in their mirror image. All the other letters of the alphabet appear reversed in their mirror image. You can have a lot of fun with mirror images. One simple toy that uses several mirrors to create multiple lines of symmetry and shows beautiful patterns of mirror images is a kaleidoscope. Let us make our own kaleidoscope using the material shown here. To begin with, carefully hold the mirror strips in the form of a triangular tube and tape them together. Make sure that the mirror surfaces are facing inside. Insert the triangular tube of mirrors into a cardboard tube. Pack the space around the mirrors with small pieces of sponge so that it does not move. Close one end of the cardboard tube with a cardboard disc having a hole at its center. This is the side from which you will view your kaleidoscope. Cut a thin strip of cardboard and make a ring from it. Keep the diameter of the ring such that it fits nicely around the open end of the kaleidoscope. Paste the cardboard ring around a clear glass disc to form a cup. Fill the cup with some colored beads or pieces of glass bangles and paste the second glass disc over the ring. This is your object compartment. Do not overfill it, as the colored objects need space to tumble around to create different patterns. Finally, paste the object compartment at the open end of the cardboard tube and leave your kaleidoscope for the glue to dry completely. Now, look through the viewing hole. You will observe beautiful symmetrical patterns of the colored objects in the object chamber. To view a different pattern, just give your kaleidoscope a gentle shake. As the objects move around in the object compartment, the patterns formed by their mirror images also changes. This brings us to the end of the lesson on mirror symmetry. In this lesson, you will learn to explain the concept of mirror symmetry and identify mirror symmetry in letters of the English alphabet.